Well, good afternoon, everyone. Today I have in front of me a box of the new Marvel Spider-Man magic cards. I've had a couple people asking me about open some magic, so I'm going to do a Spider-Man this week. I'm going to do a box of Final Fantasy next week, and possibly even an Edge of Eternities next week as well. We'll see. Have to see what time allows here. But for tonight, we're going to do the Spider-Man Play Booster. Obviously, the big card in here we're looking for is the Soul Stone. So let's get started, see what we got here. Steel Wrecking Ball is our foil for that pack. Lizard Conard Curse is the rare. Uncommons, and then we're just going to stick the commons all in a big pile. At this point, none of the commons or uncommons have much value, so we're going to move through them pretty quickly. The foil, Savage Mansion, that's a common. Another foil, Mysterio's Phantasm. The gold, Spider-Man, Peter Porker. Three uncommons, and the rest are commons. Madam Web Clairvoyant for the foil. Spider-Man 2099 is the rare. Picked this box up at my local hobby shop. Shout out to my friends down at Card Stadium. Cost of the box was $165. So obviously that's the goal, to get some cash back out of this. Two foils again. Ultimate Green Goblin for the rare. It's another rare, Origin of Spider-Man. Three uncommons, and these are the commons. Electro's Bolt on the foil. Radioactive Spider for a rare. Another rare, Spider Sense. That's a couple dollars. Carnage, Crimson Chaos. It's about $1.50. So far, we haven't hit anything spectacular unless I've missed something, which is very possible with all the variants and stuff that they have. I'll go through them here at the end of the video. Like I said, obviously the big card in this set is the Soul Stone. That's a mythic. Common Crook in the foil. The Clone Saga for a rare. 3 uncommons. Foil Swamp. Foil Stegron, the Dinosaur Man. With Great Power is the rare. Mechanical Mobster foil. Shadow of the Goblin is the rare. Trying to go at least a little bit slow so you guys have a chance to see what the commons and uncommons are. If there's anything that you would like out of these, feel free to shoot me a message. I'm sure we can throw something up on eBay for you. Spider-Gwen, Free Spirit on the foil. Craven the Hunter is the rare. Okay, we're a third of the way through the box. Doc Ock, Sinister Scientist foil. Morlun, Devourer of Spiders is the rare. Spider-Punk foil. That is a rare foil, sorry. So the regular Spider-Punk is about $4, so I would imagine the foil version will be a little more than that. That's probably our best hit so far. The Spot Living Portal. There's a first mythic that I've taken notice to, Mr. Negative. It's about $2. Here we got a variant of some kind. Foil Mountain. Foil Pictures of Spider-Man. That's a rare. Let's see. We'll check that out here quick. Arena, Heart of the Spider. That's a regular rare, but it's not listed on the variant, so doesn't look like that's anything tremendous. Still, nonetheless, we'll take it. Spider-Rex, Daring Dino, foil. Multiverse Passage. So that's about an $8 card, so that's not a bad hit. Electro, Assaulting Battery. That's about $4. So that was a pretty good pack. Silver Sable, Mercenary Leader, foil. Agent Venom, rare. There's another of the variants. Web Warriors. It's an uncommon. Scorpion Sting foil. Interdimensional Web Watch. Spider-Man Heroic Horde foil. It's an uncommon. Lady Octopus for the rare. Another on the variant, Rest in Peace. I don't know if that's gonna... Nope, don't see anything on that up here. Still, like I said, we'll take it. I'll have to see how we do. If it's worth doing a few boxes of this Spider-Man. I've had a lot better success with the Final Fantasy. Sandman's Quicksand foil. Cheering Crowd on the rare. As well as Black Cat, Cunning Thief. the Clone Saga. That's a rare foil. Spectacular Spider-Man on the variant. Actually, I guess that's considered the borderless. That's about $7. All right, last pack of the second stack puts us at the 2/3 mark of the box. Robotics Mastery foil. Strength of Will for the rare. Okay, we're into the third stack. Suburban Sanctuary foil, as well as a Strength of Will foil. That's a rare. And then a Spider-Woman Stunning Savior for a regular rare. You see me keep going up to the computer and the mouse. My screensaver keeps kicking on. I have the Dawn Glare price guide, online price guide up, so I can at least get a rough guess of what some of these go for. Professional Wrestler foil. There's a Mythic Cosmic Spider-Man. It's about $8. And then a rare Kraven's Last Hunt. So far, no Soul Stone. A couple of the other big cards would be Anti-Venom or the Gwenom Remorseless. Norman Osborn is also a decent hit. They're all mythics. Taxi Driver foil. Parker Luck rare. Hiding on the Ceiling rare. Bagel and Schmear foil. There's a different card. Norman Osborn. That's a mythic. It's got to be a variant of some kind. Let me look, see what I can find here. Norman Osborn Borderless. About $18 on that. So that's a nice hit. Looks pretty nice. That's our biggest hit to date, or so far. foil Forest, foil The Spots Portal, Urban Retreat rare, Jackal Genius Geneticist, also rare. Five packs to go. Grow Extra Arms foil. Iron Spider Stark Upgrade. It's another borderless. That's an uncommon. Like I said, I'll go through and pull all those out of the commons and uncommons after the video. Angry Rabble foil. Mythic Web of Life and Destiny. That's about $4. Foil hot dog cart. Seen a few of those. That's the first foil one. Mythic Anti-Venom Horrifying Healer. That's one of the bigger hits. That's a $13 card. Two packs to go. Spiderman Brooklyn Visionary foil. Oscorp Industries, one of rare. All right, here comes the last pack. Pumpkin Bombardment foil. Scarlet Spider Ben Riley. That's just a regular rare. And that will do it. Just commons and uncommons for the rest of this pack. I want to say thank you to everyone who stuck around through this video. It's a little longer than what I'm normally used to. So we're going to do a quick recap here of anything that's not a common on the foils. There's a rare, uncommon, a rare. Alrighty, so let's go through the rares here. What I did is pulled out anything that's not a common. It's an uncommon. Spider Punk foil rare. Those are all uncommons. The Clone Saga rare foil. Strength of Will for the 3rd rare foil. So those were the 3 biggest foils. Go through here and pick out the mythics that are the best hits here. There's the Anti-Venom, Web of Life and Destiny, the Borderless Norman Osborn. That's probably the biggest hit of the box. Cosmic Spider-Man. Mr. Negative. So that's it. That's going to do it. That's the end of the mythics. The rest of those are just rares. And I didn't see anything super spectacular. The Anti-Venom is probably the biggest one. So again, I want to say thank you to everyone who hung around for this video. It's being a little longer than normal. I hope to see you next week. Like I said, we're going to be opening a Final Fantasy box for you Pokemon guys out there. I also have ordered for you Magic guys, I also have ordered a Pokemon Mega Evolutions box to open. That should be here for next week. So that's the plan anyway. And in between there, we'll probably throw in some sports stuff here. Still have some more 24 Zenith. I think I have some 25 Donruss Elite Mega boxes coming. So lots of stuff still coming. Thank you again one more time for watching the video. If you have not done so, please like and subscribe to the channel. Hope you all have a great rest of your day.